Hi everyone, for today's video, I'm going to do an unboxing and review of the Enventor Impact Wrench. This is a 20 volt brushless impact wrench with a brushless motor. I've already used this last week, so it's already been opened, but I'm just gonna show you what's inside the box. So when you receive this thing, this is actually plastic wrap. So it's sealed, you know it's not been returned. But if you get something like this without plastic wrap, that means that somebody may have returned it already, or it's already been opened. Okay, so let me go open this up. Okay, so inside the box you'll see the soft carrying case, and also you'll find the owner's manual. And the manual comes with this pin that you can install into your impact wrench, so you can hang it in your belt or in your storage. So inside this case, you're going to find your sockets. So this thing comes with 4 sockets. You have a 22 millimeter, a 21 millimeter, a 19 millimeter, and a 17 millimeter. So you have a 17, 19, 21, and 22. So inside you will also find the plug and the adapter. So this is where you install the battery, or this is where you charge the battery. So basically this is like this. Plug this into the wall, and you basically just slide the battery right here. So okay, let me go take it out. So to take it out, just press this. You can also press this to see the level of your battery. So last week when I received this product, it actually have a full battery. And then you'll have your impact driver. So, and this one, let me install the battery so I can show you the feature. So you have the reverse button here and the forward button, and when it's in the middle, this is not gonna work. Okay, so make sure you have it either in reverse or in forward. Right here you'll have the LED light, and also you have the speed indicator. So the light right next to the button is the low setting, and the next one is the high setting. So if I press this, see that it's in the low setting. Okay, if I press it one more time, now it goes into the high settings. So this is advertised to have up to 2,700 inch-pound, and when I put that number in Google, it converts it into 225 foot-pound. But when you look closely at the Amazon listing, the torque is actually listed at 192 foot-pounds. So they actually have different numbers that it gives you. So that's a little concerning to me. Also, this is advertised to have 3,000 beats per minute. And also it's advertised to have from 0 to 2,200 RPM. And that is 0 to 1,000 RPM in low setting, and 0 to 2,200 RPM in high setting. Because this is actually a variable speed. So it depends. So this, you can actually control the speed depending on how hard you press on the button. See this? And then when you press it all the way, okay. And the battery is 20 volt lithium, and that's a 2 amp hour battery. And according to the spec, it should be able to do a full charge between 1 to 2 hours. So after using this for 2 cars, I can say that I might return this product, and I'm going to show you a video on how I tested this. It's not a scientific test, but from my testing, this is not even giving 192 foot-pound. Using the low setting, I was only able to tighten the lug nut of my car up to 40 foot-pounds. And when I use the high setting, which is supposed to give you up to 192 foot-pound or up to 225 foot-pound, according to their description, I was only able to get up to 90 foot-pounds. So if you're just gonna rely on this to tighten your lug nuts, then you might have a problem. You want to make sure that you have a torque wrench to double check. For small cars, this is probably good. The Corolla that I have only requires 76 foot-pound, and the Odyssey actually is 94 foot-pound. So this thing can give me up to 90 foot-pound, but the problem I have with this is removing the lug nuts. If the lug nut is up to 120 foot-pounds, you'll be able to remove it. After that, it's gonna start struggling to remove it. I'm going to set this one at 120 foot-pound, and I'm gonna set this at 150 foot-pound. And I wanted to show you how this product struggle a little at 120 foot-pound and 150 foot-pound torques. And anything over than that, you're gonna be removing it manually. So I'm setting my torque wrench to 120 foot-pound. I'm gonna set this to 120. Okay, so test that again. Okay. Now this one here, I'm gonna set this to 150. Okay, so that's actually tight now. That's 150 and 120, okay? I'm gonna show you how this struggles in removing 120 foot-pound and have a really hard time removing the 150 foot-pound. So, setting this on reverse right now. Okay, so this is 120 foot-pound. You see how long that takes? And this is 150 foot-pound. Let me go remove it. See how long that takes to remove 150 foot-pound? The next test I'm gonna do is, I'm actually going to put this thing back, okay? So I'm doing it by hand for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the low setting here to tighten this one. Okay. So that's low setting. And let's see how much torque it can give me. Okay. Okay, so I set this at 20. Okay. So it's good. So I'm gonna set it to 30. So this is 30. Okay. Now this is gonna be 40. Oh yeah. So I'll set it at around 45. It's moving. It's moving. There you go. So 40, I kind of feel like it moves a little, so that's why I set it to 45. And at 45, it actually, I was actually able to move it. At the low setting, this thing can actually give you a torque of around 40, I could say. Okay, so this one, let me set this using a high speed. So right now, that's the high speed. I'll go do it again. Low speed, high speed. So I'm gonna tighten this one now using a high speed. Okay. So high speed, let me go ahead and start this with 50. Okay. Okay, it did move. So I'm gonna move this to 60. Okay, 70. Let's go put it on 80. Okay, so this is 90. Oh, there you go. I felt the move there. 90. And let me go 95 because my torque here needs to be 95. Oh, there you go. I feel that move. There you go. So for the low setting, it can give you a torque of about 40 foot-pound. At high setting, it'll give you about 90 foot-pound. Before I was able to actually move the lug nuts. So this thing is rated at according to Amazon, I think it's like 190 foot-pound or something, 199, 194 foot-pounds. I'll check that later, but it's just half of that. So I actually wanted to like this, but I've also rotate my Toyota Corolla tire yesterday. I have to loosen all the lug nuts manually before this thing can actually remove it. So I would say that those are over 150 foot-pound when they tighten it. So, or maybe they tighten it to 150 foot-pound, but since it's been sitting there for a while, this thing could not remove it. So I'm gonna be returning this item. I'd love to keep it, but I think I'm gonna be getting something that is stronger. So I hope this little demonstration helped you if you wanted to buy this product or if you want to look for something different. You know, most of the generic brands that you'll see will most likely will be exaggerating their specs. So if you're just using it for tightening your small cars, I could say, yeah, go for it. You know, but if you're planning on using this in larger car, minivan, SUV, trucks, those things are gonna require a higher torque. And if you're just gonna rely on this, it's most likely not gonna give you the right torque. You're gonna need to have a torque wrench. But also, at the same time, this is also good if you just want to start it and then finish it with a torque wrench. The only problem I have with this is removing the lug nuts. So, and that is the reason I actually bought this, to be able to remove the lug nuts. And it looks like this is not gonna cut it. So I hope you found this review helpful, and please make sure to click the like and subscribe button to help my channel. Thank you for watching.